Yep, just another 20-something-year-old dude on the internet telling you about how great Super Mario Bros. 3 is. Because that's definitely something you need in your life, is someone else telling you how brilliant Super Mario Bros. 3 is. Alright, just so the video feels complete, I do have to rapid fire through some of the obvious. The game's scale and scope is not only jaw-dropping for the NES, but also completely matches what 2D Mario is still doing today. There's a jaw-dropping amount of secrets and power-ups that have you feeling constantly rewarded for staying curious while playing. The game's looks and sounds hold up brilliantly, especially the All-Stars version, and at age 6, Giant Land was like literally the coolest thing I had experienced in life so far. But if I can drill down to the core of why I appreciate Super Mario Bros. 3 so incredibly much, even in the context of the modern day, it stems from this. Nintendo was the king of the world at the time when Mario 3 came out, maybe even more so than they are today. And yet, the first Super Mario Bros. Was only a few years ago. They were the king, but they hadn't been the king for very long. They could do no wrong, but only because that's what their reputation said. In reality, game design principles hadn't been ironed out the way they are today. There weren't so many rules and conventions that quote-unquote good game design followed. So yes, you're number one, Nintendo. You have a world map and an inventory system and minigames and all that. But in the smaller moments of Super Mario Bros. 3, its more intimate creative decisions, you'll find a team that was willing to experiment with more daring and out-there concepts that I simply don't see them doing today. Not because they were edgier, or more creative, or more daring, or anything like that. They just didn't know any better because no one knew any better. And that's so exciting, especially in a Mario game. That is at the very core of why Super Mario Bros. 3 is not remembered as just a classic to be revered for its importance, but an all-time great video game that can still go toe-to-toe with any modern entry in its genre released today. There simply will never be another game like it, just by the nature of its circumstance.